My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I guess I got this pointed. First of all, I do want to show you this. I've been chemicals used on me and psychological warfare since they kidnapped me and brought me to this country in 41 at age 2 years old and dropped me off in a hellhole, Moulton, Alabama, and gave me the name of a twin, Peggy Dempsey Childers. Now, I want to show you my hair. I can't pull my lungs and my kidneys and all that out. I'm allergic to chemicals. I have an immune deficiency, a disorder that my immune system attacks itself when industrial or around chemicals, especially when they have been forced on me. I want to show you my hair because this has gone on since I've been here, and that was January the 12th of this year. And this is just one of the things. I can't use the heat because the stuff comes out of it. So I'm inhaling it. It's in my eyes. My immune system is hell. So I just want to show you a picture of my hair. I just washed it yesterday morning. I can't get a brush or a comb through it. This is the way it stays. It's so sticky and thick. And I do have shampoo, cream rinse, okay, or rinse, conditioner. So it doesn't work. So I just want to show you. Now that I want to direct this because I opened up the paper this morning, and I want to direct this at Charles. His birthday's tomorrow, which is November the 14th, and he's illegal. She's not the legal monarch. Her dad, George the Sixth, helped kidnap me, take down his own brother with a 99-year seal. My father was married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor, American Catholic commoner, they would have called her. Not the British people. I'm talking about members of my family and of the New World Order, the Freemasons, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, you name it, members of the American government. I want to show the double that was used to marry Wallace Simpson. All this took place. It's never been any one in the Elizabeth or any of them that's tried to tell the truth or make things right, which is impossible to do at this point because no one but God can make them pay for it. Here's the double that married Wallace Simpson. This is George and George, who became the illegal George VI by selling out his brother and kidnapping me, Margaret Ann Windsor, Victoria II, the legal heir. Now here he sits in 39 with Roosevelt and Kennedy. Joe Kennedy was ambassador at that time, and he helped in my kidnapping, and then his sons, Robert was flying in and out of England and the UK and had the book while England slept. So that continued after I was kidnapped with my torture, psychological, chemical. Nobody's paid for it. In fact, the 50th year is coming up, and they call him being assassinated. What in the hell do you think you've done to me? And if you think I'm this ranting, raving woman, I hope you all the world, get to see what these people have done to me on a daily basis. I'm talking about the Americans, and I'm talking about members of the, I'm not going to call them the royal family, of the wannabes who's living there and sold out their country and live this life of luxury and should be in prison. They should be prosecuted. And hey, she's okay. I'm going to show you because I'm dedicating this one to Charles, the illegal. Here's Elizabeth. She's got all this around her family. She's got friends. I wonder if they'd be friends if they know the truth, if it's shown to them. I'm going to show him and her, and then I'm going to go down here at the bottom. This is the woman that her father sold it all out, and she's maintained that selling out. She's done nothing other than to keep it quiet herself. She and her father signed illegal treaties with the United States and God knows what else. They actually worked for the United States. The U.S.'s best interest. They allowed military bases to be put all over British soil, and the United States took over everything British. You wonder what happened to the colonies? Everything British. They used it as a launching pad. Now then, I want to go down here because suddenly this person, they don't intend to even acknowledge me or my father or the lies or history that's all wrong. Suddenly, listen to what he's saying. Now, his mother and grandfather, by the way, Kate and William's baby, George, was named after George VI, Elizabeth's father, who did all this to country and brother and me. Now, here's Charles, has kept busy representing the monarchy all over the world, including India, where he and second wife Camilla visited the Indian Military Academy. And, here it is. He says, I feel more than anything else, it's my duty to worry about everybody and their lives in this country. When did he become concerned about the UK or the Brits? Timing, isn't it? Um, I don't think there are any words that you can use to describe all of it. I showed my father. I showed the double, my, my uncle. And when I laugh, it's a laugh of how preposterous and the suffering that's gone on in all this. Now that I haven't seen my sons really but a couple of times since April the 1st of 80 when they filled me full of antifreeze and I should have died. Instead, I was illegally taken across the state line back to Alabama. I mean, it was a fiasco. No talks done till much later. The woman that I grew up being told was my mother, she was the one that killed her twins, and they gave me the name Peggy. She was the one that took me across the state line. I did end up working for Fred Simpson with a brain that was damaged, and that's not the only time. I put it in prior tapes, and I hope the world has to see what the Jewish doctor, Hyman Miller, he's a doctor in Huntsville, did to me. Gonzalez, Victor Gonzalez, that's cute. Take off on Victoria, isn't it? I want to show you my sons. Now, here she is with her brood. And they've made these people out to be heroes when they're the most common criminals. And I'm going to have to hurry, and I'm royal family. They've made the name royal family a disgrace. Now, I want to show the Kennedys, though. Joe Kennedy helped in my kidnapping, and here's, well, okay, now you have to refer to Caroline as Madam Ambassador to Japan. I want to say something here because Matthew Dempsey was in the U.S. Army. That was, I thought he was an uncle growing up. He was Lionel Dempsey's brother. Later, he showed me a